Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi, guys.
They hate the living kill the dead.
I'm back. Still haven't decided which elite spec I want. Dragon Hunter, Firebrand, Willbender. Decisions. But they can wait. But good evening to whomever has joined me. Wow, that's not good. That wasn't acceptable at all. That's much better. But I've got places to go. Dragon things to fight. Return to Fort Trinity's airship dock. Okay. Yes. Memory serves, we do the Eye of Zaitan investigation here. I also want to check with this vendor, as they sometimes have nifty different stuff. Map bonus reward points. Rare crafting recipe. Oh, sure, why not?
Goodbye.
A celestial draconic leg. I already have the celestial recipes, I think. But we'll consume it. What the eye beholds.
A moment, please, Commander. I'd like to speak with you.
A moment, please, Commander. That's what he always has to say. Magnificent view, and a reminder of what the Pact is fighting for. I believe our experiment is about ready. We should get back inside. Lead the way, Marshal.
These airships are the Pact's crowning achievement. A combination of Asura, Char, and human technology. The Pact developed these airships so that we might fight Zaitan from every possible angle. Land, sea, and now air.
I speak with Professor Gore. Hi, Professor Gore. 2 R's.
Commander, may I present Professor Gore, who pioneered the theory of elder dragons consuming magic, and Scholar Vivian, a top expert on the Risen. We're going to send a small etheric charge through the eye of Zaitan's corpse to try and project what it's seen. The goal is to witness what it saw right before we killed it.
Eyes capture
And
the
since
last
Orion
image of
magic
the thing they
is
see
so
before they die.
unpredictable, you're here to keep things under control.
Ah, but unpredictability yields unexpected results. That's not always a bad thing. In fact, that's how most new discoveries are made.
True, but most new discoveries don't bring the wrath of Zaitan down on their discoverers.
Also
Manipulating the dead eye may do precisely that.
We don't know what manipulating the dead eye will do. That's why we're not in Fort Trinity, and why the commander's with us.
Oh, I'm your bodyguard. Am I now, Trahan?
The subject is nearly ready to receive the etheric infusion, Marshal. Etheric readings normal. Ready to begin testing.
Excellent. Activate the etheric infuser on my mark. 3, 2,
turn off the
1.
Abaddon helm.
Activate.
See my handsome char face.
All readings are within acceptable parameters. Subject is stable. It's working.
Confirmed. The projector beam is now ready for firing. Commander, if you'll do the honors.
I'm going to fire the beam at the dead eye of Zaitan.
The apparatus is functioning. How will we know when we have usable results?
We should see something any moment now. Look! There! There's our result!
Risen. Images of Risen. Images of heaven.
It's working. We're seeing the last sights the eye saw before it died. Soldiers? Where are they marching to, and why?
Okay, now the actual...
Is that some kind of undead servant? What's it carrying? Looks like a scout of some kind. Filthy looking creature.
Hey, there's no need for that, Gore.
It's done.
The mouth of Zaitan. Nom 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 nom.
Did you see that? Zaitan's agent just consumed a powerful magical artifact.
I saw it, Professor. Your theory is now a confirmed fact. But what was that creature?
Let's finish testing before we interpret our results.
Marshal Traherne! Look there, another eye. What does it mean?
I'm not sure. Commander, to the front. Something's not right.
Risen grubs!
By all 6 gods, what was that?
That roar and that other eye, it looked at us, through us. And Zaitan must see what it sees.
We're not done yet, nor are we out of danger. Commander, to me.
Yes, Batman? Another eye, and by proxy, Zaitan itself. I can feel its presence. The dragon knows what we're doing and will send more of its minions to stop us. I can't see anything. Can you reveal them? Absolutely. I can feel the invisible invaders all around us. Stand ready. When my magic exposes them, they will most likely attack. Do it. I'm
now
ready.
to strip away the veil that hides Zaitan's minions. Stand ready. There's no way to know how many we'll face, but we cannot risk taking any along with us.
Lock and load.
Got wraiths. We had grubs and now wraiths.
There are more of those things.
Okay, where are there more?
By my hand.
Strong.
They're not through yet. Stand fast.
Oh, nice evasion. Clever little fellow. Making with the jumpy. Okay, caught it out with the knockbacks, you idiots. I've told you time and time again. Stop with the knockbacks. Oh my god.
I sense no more of the Risen. I think we're clear. Our findings deserve serious scrutiny, but I'd like to hear your initial reactions.
I think we now have conclusive proof that the dragon sees through these eyes. The readings, the ebb and flow of magical energy, it all fits.
If these eyes are how Zaitan sees, maybe that all-mouthed creature is how Zaitan eats.
I concur. Zaitan's agents serve as extensions of its body, acting on its will. The eyes survey, the mouth consumes.
That answers many questions raised by my theory, actually. Now we know how the dragon hunts and eats. That's progress.
We can't let up. If killing the eye partially blinded Zaitan, then killing the mouth should deprive it of sustenance. Pack scouts have traced one of the mouths to its lair. I want you to head out there and ensure that Zaitan starts going hungry.
Choose a course of action. We must be past 5 p.m. Pacific time. Enemies Defiance Bar. 10 enemies in heart. Cryptus event and salvage 10.
The pale tree guides you.
2 ways to attack. We can strike at the mouth in its lair. We can prevent its food from being delivered. Either way, Zaitan misses a meal. Oh, fine. Let's attack the mouth directly. Doopy doopy doop boop. Already have all the skins.
Pillage.
We'll just pillage, evidently.
Threshold achieved.
Let's see. We do have. Was it salvage like 10? I think was one of the dailies. We need 7 more. Well, guess what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, look at that.
We have completed the task at hand.
And just like that, another one of our dailies is complete. More luck. Delicious luck. Alright. Back to Fort Trinity. Fat Body, good evening, my friend. Hope your Sunday's going well. I'm a little low energy, as is customary when I've had an evening of adult leisure beverages behind me. Hot there? I imagine it's hotter and more humid than it is here, almost for sure. We're like 80, 81 today, I think. Which is hot enough that I've got the AC is currently blowing cold air right up my fundament. Got up to 95. Yeah, 95 is where I would certainly call it hot. All right. Well, we're off to face the eye. Humidity stayed low. Well, yeah, I can't do the humidity and the heat together would murder me. I would not survive because I'm a great big candy ass. I am the wussiest of wussies when it comes to heat and humidity. I can manage heat, but not the humidity. Most of the country gets heat and humidity. And that's why I stay in the Bay Area. Because I don't know what I would do. So we're off to face the mouth of Zaitan, having just kicked the ass. Yes, we kicked the ass of Zaitan, a little known critter of his. I mean, yeah, everyone knows about the eyes of Zaitan and the mouths of Zaitan, but he also has an ass. That is definitely a hot day. I mean, not like stupidly hot, but it's hot. I think 2 years ago we had an all-time record in San Jose. I think it was like a 107 or a 108, something like that. That's getting into the area of stupid hot. Might have even been hotter. All right, we're into the second map. Oh, we'll grab the waypoint here because it's convenient. And into the second map of Ore.
This really singed my fur. Get out of here.
Malcor's Leap. I don't remember how many quests there are in basically fighting all the way through to Zaitan. It has been a while since I've done that. Some unpleasant critter. Ah, a champion. How on earth did they turn a golem. I guess maybe it's just evil on its own. It's not an undead golem. It's just a bad golem. Oh, I wanted to get the waypoint. I missed the green swirly. Oh, it's right near him. Just outside there. There. We'll go in. So I'll be a little low energy today as a result of overconsumption of cold, refreshing adult leisure beverages.
Kill everyone we find and raise it to the ground.
Nice plan, Bloody. But the pact conducts itself with more style than your frothy brain can handle.
Frothy, good choice.
Keep it down, you louds. Keep your interlegion bickering to a minimum.
Whoa, now that's sneaky. After we beat Saitan, how about you come train with the Ash Legion?
Jealous, Snarl? That's what comes from being second-rate.
Pipe down. We've got rough work ahead of us. Scout detail, form up.
Is this one that we're dealing with, like, illusions?
Seize the moment.
Oh, shut up. What do you got? What do you got?
Ready to move on your orders,
You've got
Commander.
some stuff on your face.
We've confirmed
Hector.
large numbers of
Like
artifacts
those-
in transit to this location.
Like someone
The Priory's readings for the manse are off
after
the
they
scale.
were tidying
If
up
the mouth eats
fire.
powerful magic, this place is a Winter's Day feast.
All right. I want you to lead a scouting party into the manse. Reconnaissance
The
only.
manse, that's
We
it.
need more
Yep,
information
it is the
before we
one.
move in.
I do remember
Understood.
this one.
We'll be in and out before they even know we're there.
Defend the perimeter while Hector scouts the manse. Alright.
You bored yet, Snarl? I'm bored. We sit here while that bossy Norn has all the fun. 10 gold says I can take down that ugly chicken with one shot.
You just don't get patience, do you? But since you asked, 10 gold says you can't.
That's the risen chicken. Whiff.
That's the most resilient chicken ever. Whoa! It's coming right at us!
Buster! I feel strong! Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. I'm bleeding.
Let's not
Slaughter, mayhem, and a
aggravate any more of the
That's how we do it.
wandering undead
Once we
critters.
agree, keep 'em
Like,
coming,
say, the
Saitan. We
chickens.
got plenty of blades left.
I can't decide if you two are inspiring or terrifying.
Yep.
Well, that was fun. For you. But now it's official. That Norn's been gone for too long.
Right. Listen up, everyone. Our scouting expert here says we've waited long enough. Operation Sit on Our Furry Behinds is over. We're going in. Form up on the commander.
That's right. Form up on
Okay,
me.
I love this part. Stealth is fun, but stealth kills are sublime.
Everyone that I'm grouped with is insane. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Open sesame!
Welcome, one and all, to my humble manor. Come in, come
Lord
in.
Kitar.
Please forgive my meager accommodations.
What is this?
But fear not.
What's-
Wait,
My
was he a
servants
char?
will
A
attend to
Kitar?
your every need. A toast to you, honored guests. Eat, drink, and join me in my salon for lively conversation.
Totally.
I don't like this.
Not.
Let's find a way out of here before things get any weirder.
The door is sealed tight and won't budge.
When Zaitan speaks, the world trembles.
We're under attack. Ears up. Something's hunting us.
That's the mouth
Undead
of Zion.
servers. But I thought the service was planted to surveil the dragon.
Anything down here? Oh, yep.
Come on, move!
Alright, come on, you idiots.
So I said, a light meal with some light conversation? Why do you need such heavy armor, my dear? Look, it's your friends. Lady Hector, you simply must introduce us to your companions. I do hope my servants were accommodating. Sometimes it's difficult to keep the lower orders in line.
Indeed, it is
Hector,
difficult
my
to keep
dear,
the lower orders in
entertain
line.
our guests while I attend to the kitchen staff.
He's holding Hector prisoner, but he can't hold anything with no arms. Let's get him!
Everything is prey for the dragon. Surrender.
Snap out of it, Hector. We're on your side.
Hector? What the heck you doing?
Where'd she go? Never mind. Kill these fancy pants undead. We'll find her later. Oh, did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Death. Good.
Death good.
She's lost to us. We need to focus on finding the mouth. Find the door and we can go.
Here's the door. The one with the big green star.
Splendid. You have all proven to be quite the entertaining diversion. Now, let us entertain you.
It's Lord Kata.
Return. Die.
Can't remember my orders. Hector was a good scout. They'll pay for taking her.
She deserved better than this. Hector was a pill, but she was our pill. Let's tear this place down!
I am waiting below. Face me if you dare.
The mouth.
I sustain Zaitan, and Zaitan makes me strong.
Alright, the mouth of Zaitan. Do I have to do something with the rock? I can't remember.
Another meal for my master.
Okay, not happy with...
There's nothing for me to hit. Fall back and use ranged weapons.
Oh, good. I don't have any currently equipped.
Stand your ground. More servants. Cut him down. Mouths are real
I sustain Zaitan, and Zaitan makes me strong. I sustain Zaitan, and Zaitan makes me strong.
Maybe that we had to,
Stagger before the power of the dragon.
like, had to hit him with rocks to, break the break bar.
Stand your
Yeah, we got it. And one for the Dragon Bashery.
Now your dream has come
I felt that. This whole place is coming down. Run, or we'll be celebrating in the mists.
All right, everybody following me. And we kicked the mouth's ass. Can a mouth have an ass? I'm not sure. We just generally kicked ass on the mouth. The door won't budge. Why won't the door budge?
The door's still shut tight. Come on, Zri. It's demolition time.
Why didn't you ask me sooner? By the time I set the charges, it'll be too late.
Move aside, then. All that door needs is a dose of my shoulder.
Okay, that worked. Apparently she's got really tough shoulders. Well, we won. Because we're cool. Hi, guys.
Oh, that was no earthquake. That was Zaitan's roar. We made a dragon mad enough to throw a tantrum. Must be hungry, the poor little lizard.
Not really a lizard.
Now he knows we mean business.
He's a dragon made
Nice
of
work on that
other
door, by the
dragons.
way.
It's complicated.
Who knew your hard head doubled as a battering ram?
Good evening, Chuckles.
Careful, Snarl. You keep up with the compliments and our commanding officers will assign us to permanent duty together.
Enough chatter. We suffered too many losses today. I should have sent a larger scouting party.
I disagree, Commander. You made the right call. You could have sent in all your scouts, and that Mesmer dandy would have taken them all. Come on, Marshal Traherne's waiting back at Fort Trinity. The mission was a success. Let's go tell him so.
All right. She's a really positive little Asura, which is a little bit scary, actually, because they're not. Let's go ahead and sell all our junk. And also sell the chunks of pure jade, because we already have 1,000. So that's like a quarter to a third of a gold a day I get just from that. Oh, we broke an enemy's defiance bar. Now we're back off to Fort Trinity. Poof. They interrupted me in mid-poof. Hope everyone's having a nice Sunday. I hope any fathers out there have been well treated. Meet Traherne. Where is Traherne at? Evidently in here. Through the looking glass. It's effing hot today. You and Fat Body are in complete agreement. His first comment, other than his customary hola, was, "It's hot."
Let's begin the briefing.
A large part of the U.S. is under extreme heat. Just
Welcome,
about 80 or
friends and
81
allies.
here, so not
We've
too bad.
just defeated a powerful mouth
Certainly
of Zaitan,
warm, but
effectively
doesn't
cutting
really
off
qualify
one of
as
the
hot.
dragon's major supply lines. Now, we have to press our advantage. Reducing Zaitan's food supply was a good start. It's time to stem the flow of reinforcements.
So we have to stop killing people?
Reinforcements? You mean...
He means dead bodies. Zaitan's minions on the mainland are gathering and shipping corpses to Ore in massive numbers.
Precisely. Our next move is to confront Zaitan in Ore. Before we strike, we need to weaken its position as much as possible.
A sound strategy. Starve the enemy and cripple its army before we invade. You learn fast, Marshal.
I have to, General. Now, the Commander and I need to confer and choose the best course of action.
Commander, a word. I'm sorry about Hekja, but I must agree with Agent Zri. If Zaitan is using Mesmers this heavily, it's just pulling out all the stops to crush the pack before we crush it. Well, I did choose Dignity in my character creation. I'm just glad that Tyria has finally joined forces to fight them. We never would have made it this far otherwise. Now, shall we discuss the next stage of our campaign? Of course. We've reached the point where we need to establish a forward base in Orion soil. Zaitan's vast army gives it advantage, but we're going to address that. Right, we need to stop it from making it any bigger. Yes. And to do that, we must shut down the ossuary that creates Zaitan's most formidable monstrosities, or sink the giant ark that brings corpses to fuel it. I know I sunk the ark previously. I'm not sure if I've done the ossuary, so let's do the ossuary. Excellent. I have another pack squad to deal with the ark, and as much as I hate to risk us both on the same mission, I must join you on this one. Glad to have you with us, Marshal. Boopity-doopy-doop-doop. Well, you know, I just already have both of them unlocked. So. And we'll deconstruct that one.
Threshold achieved.
The threshold was achieved. We'll exit. We'll sell crap again, because I'm just mental like that.
What may I offer you?
Buy my junk. Let's see. Destroy the ossuary of the Orion Temple of Lissa. That is in Malkor's Leap. And I did grab a waypoint there. This one. Temple of Lissa. Isn't Lissa the sort of two-faced goddess of illusion? Seems like that's an odd place for them to put their ossuary, but...
Kill everything.
Welcome to lovely and scenic Ore. Spoiler, it's not lovely. It's not scenic. You know, it spent a couple of centuries, I believe, under the water, so... Also, I am burning through my mithril at a pretty good pace, as I am making crate weapons that I can exchange for provisioners' tokens. I'm trying to remember to do that once a day, as I can get a total of 9 crate weapons, and then there are a couple of the other provisioners' tokens that are 1-for-1 cheap. One is, I think it's not a spirit stone. One of them is definitely an obsidian shard, though. Not much conversation around there beyond death good, exactly. And it's frankly, I don't find their proclamation of death good to be particularly convincing, you know? They don't really seem enthused about the whole death thing. Now, maybe that's just my perception, and in fact, they are wholeheartedly enjoying the death bit. You know, when I say pizza is good, I think you can hear that I mean that. But they say, death, good, like it's their job. We will go ahead and grab the Vista, because we're here. Whoop, 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 whoop. The Ossuary of Unquiet Dead. So they're throwing a party? All right, Mr. Dreamy, talk to us.
The goal is to stop Zaitan's reinforcements. Our target is a Cathedral of Eternal Radiance on Ore's north coast. It's essentially a factory that manufactures Zaitan's horde. I intend to shut it down, and I'm sending in a strike team to do just that.
Right.
We don't know exactly how it functions, so I'm joining the team to make sure we have whatever rituals are required to get the job done. We'll pick up reinforcements on the way. Commander, you'll lead the strike team and protect me while I perform the rituals. Any questions?
None, Marshal.
No, Batman.
It's long past time we forced Zaitan to fight its own battles, instead of hiding behind minions.
I'll fight the
Ready when
flunkies
you
while
are.
you fight the Joker. Got it. I chose exactly the wrong way around. Okay, that's not surprising. Plague Bearer.
Follow us. We're on a vital mission.
Recruit the packed soldiers at Lyssa's temple. And the always dangerous Risen Chicken. Do I still have my Risen Chicken out? My Risen Chicken pet? I don't remember. Yeah, I do. I do like the cyclopean architecture.
Form up on the commander. We must search the temple. Well done.
Well done. Cathedral of Eternal Radiance discovered. Well, here we are, eternally radiant. Clear the temple's center platform so Traherne can perform the ritual. Oh, we've got these horrifying looking trebuchets. Or possibly giant back scratchers. There's an incomplete abomination. A couple of risen surgeons.
By the pale tree, they're stitching that beast together from body parts.
Okay. Come on, Traherne.
Once, the Orions interred their dead here. Now Zaitan uses this place to craft abominations. Stand by. My ritual will show us how the ancient priests went about their grim tasks.
I feel strong.
I do my own sound effects.
Before ore sank, this was the final resting place of Lyssa's most loyal followers. The deceased were brought here so the officiants could perform the appropriate funeral rites.
Or they said they were performing the funeral rites. Maybe they were actually cooking up the bodies.
We have to follow this ancient path to see where the bodies of Lyssa's faithful ended up.
Clear the next platform. And in which direction is that? Presumably that way? Because that's the direction they're going. Everyone following me? Veteran risen Knigget. As much as I want to be using that hammer. I think a longbow for pulling is probably a better choice.
I make a pretty good team.
Priestess of Lyssa. She's pretty tough. Or at least she was. Alright, Traherne. 2 platforms down. What do you got for us next? Traherne. See? Professional Foley artist at work.
The first stage of the rite is grief. The loved ones of the deceased played an integral role. Here, they were encouraged to express the pain and rage they felt over the passing. They had to release these potentially destructive emotions before the rites could proceed.
All right. Let's go ahead and pull this night, because I think we have to go that way.
The funeral rites aren't done. I must perform my ritual at each key location.
It's a little more timely fashion. Everyone, come this way. You have another veteran risen Knigget. We're going to have to work our way all the way around the entire great big circle. That would be tedious, I hope.
More to explore.
Everyone! God, kill them all!
Okay, the knockback asshole has got to stop, alright? NPCs doing knockbacks is just not acceptable. You want to give them some CC, give them a knockdown. That would be fine. Knockdown would be great. But knockbacks? All they do is make me angry.
This next step
I'm
was
angry
largely
a lot.
ceremonial,
Happens when you're
but
old.
was observed by rich and poor alike. They offered a valuable gift in an attempt to persuade the priests to resurrect the dead. Naturally, the priests refused, but the act of offering and accepting rejection remained a part of the rite.
Okay, so apparently we're off to the next.
Almost finished. There should be only one platform remaining.
Oh, okay, there we go. We don't have to do the entire circle. Whoops. Let's avoid the enormous gaping hole in the floor. Just seems like a wise approach. You know, avoiding the plummeting, well, I was going to say to a painful death, but actually it looked like that would just be a plummet into the water, which would still be not cool. Actually, the water might be cool or even cold, but the act of falling would not be cool. Alright, alright.
I'll need to scour all of this. Refreshing.
Well done.
Gosh, thanks, Traherne. His praise means so much to me.
Finally, the family faced the inevitable reality that their loved one was gone. Here they were encouraged to mourn and to beseech Lissa to ease their pain. They prayed to their goddess for relief and to watch over the deceased in the mists. Return to the center platform. That's where their rite will end.
I do like the evil back scratchers, though. They're pretty cool. Oh, Risen Eagles. Okay. Lots of eagles. All right, come on. Let's go, Traherne. Presumably one more big fight. Traherne.
What's on your mind?
Oh, I don't know. We're just
With the
standing
funeral
here with
rites
our thumbs up
complete,
our butts.
the deceased moved on to the ossuary. Next, they would prepare and inter the body. Ah, see there? They're taking the body down through that hidden door to the crypt below. That must be where Zaitan's minions are creating new risen soldiers. And that's where we need to be.
Hidden thingy where exactly, Traherne? I don't really see a hidden doorway. Oh, I guess over there. So, yeah, we should be able to go this way and then zig to the right and down. All right. Yeah. Risen Squires.
Feel my wrath.
Down here. Or in Spectral Guards. Gosh, thanks. Your praise means so much to me. I'm not the president of the Traherne fan club. I know that comes as a surprise. Why is there a wisp? Oh, I guess that's one of ours. Spectral Guard and grubs. Grubs. Doom's Last Stand is the map point here. POI. Oh, we got another ooze. That's not a... Those are like hell barnacles. They're really ugly. Ah, Risen Spider Queens. Multiples. Oop, we got queens coming in.
You lose.
And a grub. Well, we're here. Honey, I'm home.
Those urns scattered around the room are steeped in Zaitan's magic.
Right, we need to break the urns.
Aggression.
Okay. Couple more to go. Pardon me. Nobody came out of that one. That's my favorite one. I assume we've got one more big fight coming on. Remember this mission? Good evening, Kate. First time you did it, getting demolished by the Risen Knights on the Guardian. Had PTSD about it ever since. This is not one that I remember particularly well. I do remember struggling with a number of these the first time I did them. And I've had basically no problem with them this time, simply because there's been significant power creep and I'm a better player than I
You
used to be.
already defiled it when you betrayed Lissa and desecrated the remains of her followers.
Listen is gone. We serve the dragon now.
Nothing has given me PTSD in this game anywhere near what I got from the Cauticus fight at the end of Living World Season 3. That's the one that scarred me for life.
It begins!
Good.
Fall to your knees and wait for the dragon's embrace.
Ooh, Zaitan wants to hug me. That's nice.
Zaitan's depravity continues to destroy everything it touches. At least now this place is safe. Well done, everyone.
We've crippled the dragon's spies, food, and troop supply. It's more vulnerable than ever. How do we exploit that?
We advance. I have a plan for a large-scale operation to push back enemy forces and establish base camps right here in Ore. Now that operation can begin. All I need is time to regroup and organize our forces.
Okay. Doopy-de-doopy-doop-doop. That one wasn't as bad, honestly, just as long as you keep moving and chucking bloodstone shards. The one that made you rage was trying to get the achievements against the Shadow of the Dragon Living Season 2. Oh, the dragon at the end of Living World Season 2 is almost as bad. My hatred for that. You know, I'm planning on going through all the content on this character. I'm not looking forward to that fight. That fight probably more than any other single fight. And the last time I did the Cauticus fight, I had no problem with it. I think I died once because I made a mistake. So that was a me mistake. But the mechanics for a single player, that the dragon at the end of Living World Season 2 is just a nightmare. It is so awful as a single player. Just dreadful. Not a fan.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
We gotta die. We gotta die. That's not we have to die. That's I got a unidentified die.
You can never
It's
have
a
too
rare
much treasure.
amber. Not bad. Actually, pretty similar to the effect we're getting from the enameled in blaze here. I'm going to set that one off to my alt account. If the alt account already has it, then it goes to the guildies. And out we go. What's awful in single player, sorry you had to step away, the fight against the dragon at the end of Living World Season 2. That fight is just an utter nightmare for a single player. I don't know if it's intended to be done with multiple players, but as a single player fight, it's just the exact, precise, geometric opposite of fun. We don't have to go far for this one. Coming in for a landing. Further into ore. Yeah, I think that's the fight I'm looking forward to least.
You're just
working
in time,
my way
Commander.
through what's awful in a
We've
single player.
established a perimeter, and we're shoring
Speaking of
up the
disappointing
cavern's
fights,
defenses. After your recent
when I first did the
victory,
Zaitan fight, I felt
forces are
very
weakened.
definition of lame. That
The
seems to
dragon
be a
feels us growing
general
closer,
opinion, so that's
like
not just a
thorn
you
digging
thing.
deeper into flesh.
Now we know
Interesting,
Zaitan
that tell
feel
has
fear
not
as
shown
well as
up
rage.
in
Its time in Tyria is coming to an end.
in the restream
Brave
chat
words.
yet.
Now
That's
let's make them
very
come
strange.
true. Come with me. The other commanders are inside.
Yes, generally everyone
I'm told Starcross lovers
found
used to meet
the Zaitan fight to be
here.
incredibly
Cautious, we're
disappointing.
still clearing out the last of the Orions from here.
It was interesting to see
The destruction of the Orion oscillatory
Preach, the
severely limited Zaitan's
well-known
ability to create new monstrosities.
previously WoW streamer, who now is a more variety streamer, when he was playing all the way through Guild Wars 2, his reaction when he finally got to Zaitan
This
was
grotto
just
makes a
incredible
defensible
disappointment.
command post. Only two ways
That is
in.
weird. Your
This
last-
passage and the seaway.
I'm going to double check, make sure we're still working here correctly. That's working correctly. Like, don't get hit by rocks, don't get hit by bombs. Those were awful solo, and at least they gave you a retry mode. Yeah, that's very strange, though. Chuckles, your last tell, the one I saw about the Zaitan fight, never showed up in Restream. I haven't seen it
We've lost
previously
contact with the squad investigating
devour
monster
a
artifacts.
tell like that.
I want to send in an extraction team.
I see. Commander, a word. I need your input.
Yeah, Kate, I would have to agree.
A
Now that
risen
you've
legion
brought
is
that one
approaching.
up, that's the one
I
I'm
saw
looking
the
forward
sigil
to
of the
least.
Orion royal house.
Because I had no real
I think they're
problem
coming
with
from the tomb of Prince Alhazred.
In life,
with,
Alhazred was said to be a cruel, vicious man.
Mr.
Death
Beard
will
Man.
have not improved him. Prepare to defend the encampment. To arms.
The last time through. Cauticus. But that dragon was miserable. Overlord doesn't like me shitting on a Zaitan fight. Yeah, that's... I'm pretty sure that's it. You see, that one came through just fine.
What is that?
I make a pretty good team.
We're not through yet. Stand fast.
Something in there is hitting pretty hard. And making really gross noises. Oh, they had to come. Didn't want me to wait to get healed up. Alright, fine, we'll just murder them all. We'll re-res him. And then we'll deal with the Arisen pirates. Crusader Falx is also down back there. And more. Whoa! Something hit really hard there.
Undead Quagga. Zaitan will use anything that falls prey to his servants.
Trying to res, trying to res, trying to res. Okay, the bone tendrils are destructible. I wasn't.
As I feared,
Tab
one
wasn't
of the
targeting
princes
them.
of ore.
Got some more dudes over there. Let's res our two friends over here. Those guys appear to be running away. Chickens. Veteran risen Prince Al-Hazred. Oh, that's an interesting reference. Abdul Al-Hazred is the author of the Necronomicon, for those who are familiar with H.P. Lovecraft's work. Been playing since launch. Did you never play through the Ara instance before it was nerfed to be soloable? That happened after you picked up the game. I did not. I did not do it at the time. I didn't actually do the Zaitan fight until, I don't know, a few years after. I had heard, of course, how disappointing it was, so I was in no big hurry, and I just didn't get around to it. I was playing alts because I'm not well. When you read and watched, it was the only part of the personal story that required a party. I believe that's the case, yeah. Some team members would be on cannons while others protected them. I have to speak with everybody. Crusader Wiznit. I guess I'll talk to everybody. Just be on the safe side. Might bring her Mallory. Crusader Phelps. I think there were some other phases too that got out. That got cut out. Yeah, I always assumed that something had happened that led to them having such an underwhelming last chapter. Winnet. Dorn. The emo. E-Foot. They have a brother named E-Hand.
Excelsior.
Traherne.
Remain strong.
Our three-pronged offensive could break this war wide open for us. It's time to decide. What do you think you'll do the most good? Where do you think? I'm going after Zaitan's navy. I'm going to try to find the missing squad. I'm going to take those tanks straight to the heart of war. I did the tanks last time, for sure. I don't know if I've done the missing squad. So we'll go with that. I would very much like ANET to polish that fight back up again. They went back and buffed bosses like Shatter and Tequatl. I don't see why they couldn't. Yeah, well, a number of people have also said that they would like to see it revamped as a strike. And that might be the better way to do it. To completely revamp it and just turn it into a strike content. I have all of these.
Pillage.
Give me Ecto.
Power flow at 30%.
Thank you.
Rerouting.
Another freaking die. That's not a complaint. Getting the dies is cool. That's another common. I'll go ahead and send this one over to the alt as well. Depending on the timing, I may do the convergence. That's in 36 minutes. So we'll see what it looks like after we do the next instance. All right. Hunters and Prey meet Kekt outside the Garden of Ilya. Still in Malcor's Leap. Hunters and Prey. A number of people have also talked about how they would like to see ANET buff up the dragon stand fight, the last fight against Mordermoth, or against the mouth of Mordermoth, I should say. As that one has been pretty significantly
Sure, I'm glad to see you, Commander.
damage
Even with all
crept.
these pack soldiers here,
Power
I'm
crept.
scared. This place makes my ears twitch.
What did you expect from all? Be glad you're still alive to have twitchy ears. And tell the commander about our missing squad.
Sorry, Commander. Our best reconnaissance team is long
MOM
overdue.
fight is over
We
so
think they're
fast
still
now.
alive, but
Yeah, the first time I saw
Of course
that
they're
was
alive.
the
They've got
most
Fergan.
jaw-dropping
Best
thing
tracker
I've ever seen in an
Their
MMO.
survival
I
skills
was
are legendary.
stunned.
He'll keep that squad safe.
But we still need
The
to
fight
find
against the
them.
mouth was
I can
just
follow a trail.
unreal.
Fall in, and let's start combing the area.
I don't think I've ever failed it. It's another one of the pieces of content I didn't do at the time. Hell, I didn't finish Heart of Thorns, the last fight against Mordermoth himself, until maybe a year ago?
this one's dead. Single arrow through the neck.
Clean kills.
Because the first time I
From
tried
the
it was
Risen,
when it was new,
our squad
and
is in real
playing
trouble.
it,
We
doing
better
it solo
move.
was extremely difficult, and it was buggy, so I just skipped it for a lot of years. It's not looking good for the missing squad, as there are a whole bunch of, bodies laying around.
Here's another one. Looks like the Risen just tore him apart.
Was it on a Sylvari?
No,
because you
the
definitely need
mutilation
to do
was
hot on a
post-mortem.
Sylvari if you haven't.
Someone ran through his
It
own
was
sword
not.
First.
Okay, this whole mission
I
is
have
finished.
done the rest of
squad's
hot on a
obviously dead.
Sylvari.
Can't we just go back?
Not
just that
until
one
we
fight
find
I have
them
not.
all. I refuse to believe that Fergan just let these people die.
Yes, it is very nice what they did for the Sylvari in Heart of Thorns in particular. It has a whole number of new and different nifty things just for the Sylvari, which makes sense. Although it is obviously more work to do it, I'm glad they did.
We've got a live one. Arrows through both legs. He can't move.
He
but
got
he's
an arrow through both legs.
okay.
Well,
We're not here
he
in
used to be
time.
an adventurer
Hang on.
until he got an
Get
arrow
you
through
home.
both legs.
Run! Trap!
Spooters!
She's dead. Did you see that? We need to get out of here right now.
Calm down. Someone's toying with us, but we're not leaving without the rest of our squad.
Exactly. Besides, you've got me. Imagine considering leaving while you've got me on your side.
You don't understand. He'll kill me. He'll kill us all.
Stop. Don't move. Just talk. What happened to your squad?
He hunted us down. He's hunting us all down. He's still out there. Don't you see? We're not safe. Not from him. Not from...
Oh, he fell over dead. Speak with the Surviving Crusader. Surviving Crusader. There are so many cool Easter eggs and special dialogues. Yeah, if you're playing the Survivor.
Fergan. The Risen took him first, made him one of them. After he turned, he started hunting us. He's unstoppable, a monster. I'm the only one left. If he gets me, you have to tell Traherne what we found. Tell him about the searing cauldron.
Is that like the Black Cauldron? Because I read
Zaitan's
that when I
forces
was
have a
younger.
searing cauldron? Like the one that destroyed Ascalon?
That's right. Traherne must be told. But we'll never get out of here alive with Fergan on our trail. He won't...
He won't what? Come on, what won't Fergan do? What is wrong with you?
Yep, and they fell over dead again.
That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Can't stop! He could be out there!
Well, there's Fergan, I'm guessing.
Stay away. Someone help! Please!
Risen Fergan. That Fergan guy, I tell you.
Oh! That had to hurt. Kill them all!
See to Kecht.
Oh, you did it. I thought it was a goner like the others, but you stopped him.
Oh, I bet he's going to pop
I've
up
never
again.
seen one of the Risen act like that.
Maybe.
We need to report this in right now. And not just this. Traherne needs to know about the cauldron, too.
And he's back. Okay, I did not remember that. That was just a guess on my part.
I feel strong. Kill them all.
No. My story can't end like this.
Evidently it can. Sorry, Kecht. You didn't make it. I informed Traherne he's back at Fort Trinity. Whoop, whoop, poof. That was whip, whip, poof. Just to be clear. Commander, a word? Hi, Traherne.
I'm pleased you're... Welcome back, Commander. Did you find the missing squad? They were on a mission of vital importance.
I did. They discovered that Zaitan's horde has obtained a searing cauldron, and that discovery cost them their lives. I'm tired of bearing our best and bravest, but their sacrifice may be the key to victory. A weapon like that could change the course of the war.
It is imperative that we claim that cauldron before Zaitan's minions can employ it. I need you to lead a mission to get it. Head down to the airship dock. Pilot Shriek is standing by, along with a state-of-the-art battlesuit. Laurentier's extraction team will follow you in. Use the suit to clear a path for them, and they'll rendezvous with you at the cauldron.
Is it Gypsy Danger? Movie reference. Have it. Wow, one of these. I do not have the skin unlocked. The Outrider's Pauldron. Well, I will take that one, obviously. I know why I didn't pick it. It's because it's fugly.
You can never have too much treasure.
I mean, there's fugly and there's that.
Target destroyed.
Ecto. Land Love Ecto. More money. Again.
Somewhere.
Sell a bunch of crap.
Looking to buy?
Gee, what a wide range of really crappy weapons you have. Secure the searing cauldron at the Cathedral of Zephyrs. Cathedral of Zephyrs. Cathedral of Zephyrs? Hello? Hello? Oh, I guess I have to just go, yeah, to the airdrop. I figured it out. Eventually. Whoosh. Again, with this sound effects, I'm just a natural. Airdrop. You know, in WoW they have the vehicle system. In Latro they have session play, where basically you do something and it changes your hotbars up. In those games you're always really powerful, and so it's fun. In this game, most of the time it sucks. Alright, because they don't... When you have this kind of mechanic where you're playing as a different class or something, you need to be overpowered so it's fun, not underpowered so it's frustrating. So we've got punch. We'll change that into a toggle. We've got turbo laser. Teleporter relay, teleport yourself to the marked location, alright? And lightning field general, channel a field of localized lightning around your suit. So if I'm being overwhelmed, Arda.
Hi. Oh, I'm jealous, Commander. You get to pilot the meanest battlesuit ever built right into Zaitan's backyard.
You should be. I've heard great things about it. Can't wait to put it to the test.
You're outfitted with the finest weaponry in the pact. energy beams and ballistics. Offense and defense, all cased in Deldrimore steel. There's even a teleporter adapted from advanced inquest gear. You're a walking murder machine. I'll be up here watching you at every step.
I have a mech
Mark your
named
targets
Dave the
with
Murder
smoke
Bot.
grenades, and I'll make it rain fiery death. Here comes the drop zone.
So that's
After
a literal
you
murder
land,
machine.
I'll feed you updates through the communications relay golem. Good luck, and give Zaitan my regards.
Good.
Well, it's
We're connected, Commander. Standing by high in the sky.
Come here!
communications relay goal.
The area is secure. I'm signaling the Pact forces to begin their offensive. Multiple hostiles converging on you. Dig in. This could get ugly.
For them, that does look kind of ugly, you know?
Enemy inbound from the west. Closing fast on your position.
From the west.
Enemy approaching from the east. Pact forces have engaged the enemy. Come here! Multiple hostiles from the south.
I can understand why one might want this as a weapon.
Enemy approaching from the east. Kill everything. Multiple abominations converging on your position. Advise caution.
Multiple A-bombs. Back up a little, give myself time, and...
Enemy inbound from the west. Closing fast on your position.
West, wrong west. Oh, damn it. I interrupted myself. I'll just have to shock them all.
Enemy inbound from the west. Closing fast on your position.
Alright, this time I'm looking the right west way.
Pact forces are making steady progress. Hang in there. Multiple hostiles from the south.
The south? Guess that's the south.
Everyone, calm!
Pact forces are halfway to your position.
Halfway, huh?
Enemy approaching from the east.
From the east.
Come here!
We have a problem, Commander. Some heavy hitters are moving in.
Could you be a little bit more exact? Oh, those? Yeah, okay, those.
Multiple hostiles from the south.
South, okay, that's the south.
inbound from the west. Closing fast on your position.
From the west. Eat pink flaming death.
Inbound from the west. Closing fast on your position.
That's not awesome.
Pack forces are advancing.
Everyone, calm!
Enemy inbound from the west. Closing fast on your position. Orient Giant closing fast. Stand. Pack forces are almost to you. Not much longer.
Slow. Good. Oh, he's gonna throw a rock at me. It's okay. I have more pink death beam for him. You know. Right in his face.
Multiple hostiles from the south.
From the south. Kill the remaining Risen. And speak to, is it Larenthir? Good old Larenthir of the Wild.
Never leave her wrong.
Quiet down there. Hush.
Impressive, Commander. I'd hoped you would leave us some, but this works too.
As long as we have the cauldron, you've done your share. Is it secure?
Secure and ready to be deployed.
Is it safe?
Our
Is it
offensive
secure?
is stalled at the Cathedral of Verdance. I hope we can punch through the resistance.
I was concerned at first, too. Don't be. Marshal Traherne convinced me the risk was acceptable.
You're right, of course. Our sorcerers have more control than the Flame Legion shamans did centuries ago. Any damage we do to ore, we also do to Zaitan. I'll have the cauldron loaded onto your ship. You made this possible. You should have the honor of setting it off. Meet us at the target when you're ready.
Commander, I have a visual on a packed tank column pinned down near your position. They're about to be overwhelmed. If they don't get help fast, they're dead.
Save that column, Commander. My squad will prepare the cauldron for extraction.
I'm assuming that is the infamous cauldron. And I've got to go this away. And we got a couple of Risen Raptors. We'll oil our joints with their blood. That's not very effective. So it turns out the pink death beam is not useful at firing down at things. Well, at least I get a couple of them. Everyone, calm. Really? Because generally speaking, it doesn't get the best reviews. Well, you know what they'll say when I save them, don't you? They'll say tanks. Magister Cuff.
Commander, we were overrun. More of my troops are trapped, but I can't get to them. There's an Orient army between us and them, and our cannons are inoperative. But you could cut through the enemy with your suit and bring that tank crew back alive.
We need more of these pink death beams. Ow. He's a loud one. Yeah, let's try to... Where did these other fellows come from?
Thank the gods you're here. We need you to lead us out of here. Now!
So I have to escort them back? They're following? They're following. Come on, you wild kids. Let's get you back to Mom and Dad.
Nice work, Commander, and nice suit. Let's regroup with the War Master and tell him how many lives you just saved.
I saved all of them. Back items. Soulbound on acquire. Still, power, precision, ferocity. You can't go wrong with good old berserkers, you know? That was a crack. Three obsidian shards.
We've got to get these supplies to the siege camp. We don't want the trebuchets to run out of ammunition.
That goes without saying. You're the
The
one with the map.
aviator badge. It's also soulbound.
Give me just a second to, there we go. Let's start right away.
Throw that away. Another die. Guess what? Wrong button. Right button. Off to the alt account. And next up, use the Searing Cauldron against Zaitan's Horde. And we do that. Oh, lovely. Why is it always any place I want to go to? Probably faster to just go to there.
You look like you could handle some drakes.
Is that a dirty question? You may wonder where I'm going. I'll grab this Vista. And I don't think... Yeah. Alright. I was going to consider... Where are we going? Where are we headed? That way. Doing the... oh, what's its name? The big event, conjunction, function, what's your... No. But I don't want to make you guys watch me do nothing for 10 minutes. Where the hell is the path? I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. It's almost always a given with me. There we are. So we'll just keep at it.
They'll never be able to stop us as long as she stays running. I love my job.
Okay, where is it? now that I'm supposed to be. It's got to be in Malcor's Leap, but I don't. Oh, all the way down there is still in Malcor's Leap. Okay. Now I know. Mithril. No, we're not. Yes. No, we're not. And then we accidentally dismount because, dope. Ah, welcome to the Risen Chicken Ranch. Champion Risen Knight is doing ouchies to everyone around him. There's the evil back scratcher at work. Okay. It isn't in Malcor's Leap, it is in Cursed Shore. We have finally made it to Cursed Shore. Big dragon flying around, people shooting at it. That seems unwelcoming. You're never going to make friends with people if you're shooting at them all the time. And waypoint. And POI. Fields of Gold. Well, in this case, it's a field of mithril at least. I'm running short on mithril, guys. So. Quiet down there. Oh my god. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. That, so how did I end up with a mithril mining pickup there? Oh my god. That's of no use to me at all. I keep those up there in case I'm playing on a character and EA run out and I can easily replace it. Well, I can't replace it right now, can I? Got a vendor over here? Please? Vendor? Not looking for much, just we have a merchant. Do you, oh merchant? Thank you.
Goodbye.
Will you use one and restock our orichalcum toolage? And here we go, once again. I am willing to make you guys wait 5 minutes, but not 10. It's 5 minutes until coalescence or whatever it is starts, and I need one more for the weekend. So I'm going to swap to another character. Who's already at the Wizard's Tower. We're going to do a regular, not coalescence, what the hell are they called again? My brain. So many times, man, I reach out for a word and I get a similar word, but not the right word. And then I can't come up with the right word because every time I try to reach out and pull in the right word, I keep coming up with the same word. And we are 4 minutes away, I do believe.
Strange occurrences are the
Yep. Convergence, there we are.
We send a few insurgents down.
All right, and we will.
Rumors about small groups of wanderers reacting to dragon magic.
Bloop.
People pick sides, argue over things they know nothing about, spread conspiracies, yada yada yada. Problem solved.
And so in a couple minutes, if you're not familiar with these, this was content that was added in Secrets of the Obscure. It's a 50-man instance.
Your average Tyrian doesn't know that. They can't tell.
And my understanding is if you do, the numbers I've seen run, is if you do 3 of them every week, that gets you the weekly complete for doing 3 of them. In about a month, you have enough of the components to make 1 piece of open world legendary. So I'm not sure how much of the stuff materials I already have. I'm sure I have enough for 1 or maybe even 2 pieces. And I have a lot of money banked, so I can buy the bits that are missing. The ones that are purchasable anyway. It's 2 minutes, so the big fight is, first of all, we start off next to Zoja. We defend Zoja for a couple of minutes. And then things are throwing, catapults are flinging stuff at her. We have to destroy the 4 catapults. Once that's done, that spawns 3 bosses around her. They need to die. And then after that, there are 4 different parts of the map that each have 5 bosses. They have to die. That brings up a general for that area. So that's 5 champions and then a general in 4 areas. And that brings up the big boss. Final boss to fight. And hopefully it's not Sorrow this time. I had to fight Sorrow last night. Sorrow is the worst of the bosses that can spawn. By far. And we got less than a minute. And we'll be off. Anytime now. Now would be good. We're ready to go. Push the button, Frank. And we're off. This is Jerry, and this is Frank.
Sharper still.
Well, I'm ready to do this. 33 out of the 50 of us have signaled we're ready. 34. Normally there's 50 people. 40. 1 person clicked, we're still waiting. Thanks. And it'll start now anyway.
Portaled in as soon as we lost track of your astral fluctuation. I'll need to focus on maintaining our tether to Tyria. The nearest waypoint is a little out of range, so reviving will be a challenge. Luckily, Levon taught me a few tricks. Resurrection cells take a lot of magic. The best source of that here is going to be the essence that Eparch's runs from.
Here, by the way, is my bot. Dave the murder bot is mine. Defend Zoja. Convergence. Creature Crusher. I have done a bunch of convergences when they first came out. I was doing them pretty much every day.
I could outrun a centaur.
And somebody's dead already.
I keep losing my concentration. Break those catapults to pieces.
Mow them down!
Alright, catapults. Alright, that's the first catapult dead. Meanwhile, hopefully there's still a bunch of people back guarding Zoja. Basically, you've got to break up into 4 or 5 groups. I've only failed the convergence once, I think.
Just a bit of your soul. You won't miss it.
Swoop me! Why aren't you swooping me? So we finish off the 4 siege engines, and we go back, and there's, I think, 3 bosses around Zoja that all have to die. They hit relatively hard. Also, a lot of the bosses will drop.
I can feel the demonic essence in those high cryptids. Take them down.
These little energy balls, and the energy balls you pick up may allow you to do more damage, but you also take more damage.
Be careful though.
And you can also carry them to Zoja to both heal her and also provide her with the energy she needs to res people. If you get deaded, you have to wait for Zoja to toss you a res. And she'll only do that when she's full on energy juice. Get up. Hit him a few times. We'll hit him a few times just to make sure that we get, some credit for damaging all the champions. And these batches of mobs, like those right there.
Too strong to stay down.
A couple of deaders. Oh, that one got rezzed. They finished off that first boss.
I feel good. Rise and soon.
Breathe deeply.
Torment is my ally.
Just a bit of your soul. You won't miss it.
Ow. Too slow.
Rejoining the fight.
Alright.
Blade storm. You're finished.
By my will.
Another Dragon Bash prize coffer.
Even more of Ephard's personal cortege. Take them out. Let's see if we can entice their leader to make an entrance.
Alright. So I will I'll go this way. I tend to always go the same way, and I always end up regretting it because one of the fights is particularly unpleasant, and I've managed to lose my poop before I can reach what everyone else is fighting. So there are 5 champions in each of the 4 areas, and you finish off the champion, and the champion, the general, shows up. So all 4 generals have got to be beaten, and then the big boss will show up. I have been in a group that finished this in 13 minutes, and I have been in a group that finished it in 27 minutes. So that's the difference between the scale of difference you can see between good groups and bad groups.
You must like pain.
And I don't think I've been in one that was, you know, really, really well organized yet. So I think even just sort of an ad hoc group can do just fine. And a really good group can finish things off much faster.
Set them up for the kill.
Rocket punch!
Alright, hit it with the Death Star laser beam.
I could outrun a centaur.
And funnily enough, a lot of times the bosses die faster with fewer people. Just because of the scaling seems to be a little bit unfriendly. See the little pink balls like this one I'm heading for right now. That is one of the Buffy balls that makes you do more damage and take more damage, or have less life, I guess, technically is what it actually does. You can see I have minus 1,449 life. I have 8 stacks. I believe it stacks up to 25.
Rejoining the fight.
Alright, that thing is pissing me off. It's just one of the holes in the sky type deal. Oops. I was not fast enough to jump. Gotta keep your eye on some of the bosses as they do a stompy. And here it comes, and you leap over the stomp effect to avoid getting knocked down. Again with the Death Star laser beam. Alright, that's 3 out of the 5 lieutenants here. None of the generals have been killed yet. Ooh, those rotating beams, I hate those things.
Click, click, boom.
I don't know who said click, click, boom. Was that me? None of the generals still have been dead, so we'll find out where we are as soon as one general's dead. We are currently fighting 2 of the lieutenants, so we're about to get the general.
Sharper still.
And we're about to kill the 4th. The 5th one is about 2/3 dead.
You got me!
Last one's over there. And then we get the general. There are 49 heroes alive, so we may have one who's currently dead. Or there may just be 49 people on the map, more likely one's dead. Alright, the general is now up for us. Blow that crap out of that thing. There's the champion High Cryptus General. It didn't jump again. He's got a different area attack. I'll gotta see if I can catch the animation for it. That I thought was it. That was not it. see him. And we are the first group to kill our general. I like to think it was me, you know. My quiet, stoic demeanor leading the way. I like to think that it's complete bullshit, but I do like to think that, you know. We had a relatively small group, and I actually think that makes it faster, so. And I haven't seen we're having any problem keeping Zojia alive. Oop. The High Cryptist General is up here as well. He just popped now, so they just got to him. Oh boy. All right. Second High General has fallen.
Another. Slice them apart.
About half dead.
Time to do some
He
good
has
damage.
3 generals dead. Ow, ow, ow. Pain. A little bit of pain. But, you know, pain don't hurt, so that's fine. I am completely essenced up now. I have 25 stacks, which is the max. And, 1 general to go. And then the big bossy boss. Feels like we're making pretty good time. 14 minutes, not great. Oh, that one is always the pain in the ass to get to. He'll be dead before I get there, most likely, but I feel it's incumbent upon me to at least try. So they hadn't even finished the last of the lieutenants off. Now the last general has popped here. But that one is always, oops, a pain in the ass. God. That last lieutenant, the one that was up there, that I didn't quite get to in time. Oh, this general is dropping all kinds of bad news all over the place. The discharge station. I'm gonna die. I'm about to die because I can't find a discharge station. I don't see any of them anywhere.
Feel the fury.
Looks like I managed to heal through it. But I am at less than half health. I'm at about 8k with minus 9k. Okay, there's the stations for clearing it. He's almost dead. Then we get the big boss. Hopefully not Sorrow today, please. Not Sorrow. Reverse lens.
Raw power emanating from that cryptus.
I definitely saw Lens killed that High Cryptist General. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely the case. Yeah, I'm basically at 50% health because I have full 25 stacks. It's the Demon Knight. It is not Sorrow. Yay. I've not fought... I don't know if I fought any of the new ones, actually.
Slice them apart. Ignite. Inflame. Burn.
But I do know I hate soccer.
History is mine.
It's just not fun. So much knockback. It's rough on Zoja if people don't watch her carefully. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't paying close enough attention, and also I was at half health. So those two things. First public fail today from the Axe Halberd guy. He's insane. Whoop. Let's get out of the way. Ow. Alright, and Zoja. I am one who takes the keeping her up deadly serious. So basically, every time, every 10% of the boss, when he spits out the energy balls, like there, I take a look at Zoja. If Zoja isn't at full health, I run right through the middle, dodging where necessary, and I bring a bunch to her for heals.
We wounded it! Keep up with it, and I'll use that essence to give us a little extra juice.
Alright, that's 25%. Pretty quick, 25%. I'm certainly glad that that even if they added tougher bosses, that they've added more bosses for the convergences. I would also like to see them vary the rewards, where the tougher bosses give better rewards. I mean, they can see how many fails there are on the different flavors of bosses and whatnot. So I think I would love to see them just make an adaptation. Oh, no, there we go. I'm not going to make it because I screwed up. Because I'm bad at the game. Okay, fine. I'm bad. I suck. Why are you guys so mean? And why the hell? I really do suck right now. She's hurt. I will give her my 11 juice balls. Have some juice balls. Whoop, going through, grabbing a bunch of balls. That didn't come out quite the way I wanted it to. That sentence didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it to. Alright, the locals have exploded and headed back over to Zoja with another 6 energy balls. It's just, for me, that's the fight. It's the most important thing is you just got to remember to keep her alive. You do that, and you win.
Come here.
Quiet down there. Oh my god. If you're not familiar with the name for that, the gurgling noises your stomach makes, actually it's your intestines. The word for that, a singular one, is a borborygmus. The plural is borborygmi. In most games, I have a character named Borborygmus. It's just a great word. It sounds like a goofy thing, but it's a real word. B-O-R, B-O-R. Y-G-M-U-S. Borborygmus. I went just in time to have half my health knocked off of me. That was rude. Zoja's taking some hits. He's about to go down to 40%. And he spit off his energy balls. Right through the middle. And drop off a bunch of energy balls with Zoja. Ow.
I could use a hand over here.
Gives me a sec to take a sip of water.
island.
Alright.
We can end this here and now.
Make sure Zoja is completely juiced up. Pardon the phrasing on that. That sounds really wrong, but I'm fine with that. And one last 25%. And I'll finish off my weeklies, which I think roll over tomorrow. So I wanted to get it done. And it was either 6:30 my time or 9:30 my time to get it done. So I had the shot at it.
Shield us.
We heal.
Thank you.
Zoja's looking fine. Well, her health is looking fine. She's still Zoja.
Respite. Recover. Return.
Time to let loose.
He hit me with anti-gravity.
Knowledge is power.
She's a sweetheart, is anti-gravity. Trying to get out of the way of the explosions of the people who are going to explode.
You are all weakness. Sand, shield us.
This is not going great for me. I need to get to Zoja, not to heal her, but to get rid of the debuffs on me, because my health was so low. Alright, we win. We got him. 22 minutes and 13 seconds.
Breathe in some fresh air.
I've seen worse. Significantly worse, so.
All shiny.
There's the weekly convergences. Take Zoja any day over Timey. She's very annoying. I think Timey's dialogue is well written and extremely well acted, but the character is annoying. But the voice work, primo. All right, come on, send us back. Come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take off. Yeah, Debbie Derryberry, I think is the name of the voice actor for Timey, and she just knocks it out of the park pretty much every time. But yeah, the character, one of my biggest complaints, and I've mentioned this before, about Timey and Bram, is that, of course, they're young and impetuous and stuff, but we never get the chance. And basically, nobody ever reams them out for their behavior. That's why I hate them. Not so much because they're annoying, but because we never get to tell them exactly why they're annoying. Okay, this is down here. This goes here. 2 more Dragon Bash coffers. Quiet down there, God. That's a lot more stuff. We have 1,000 of the yellow essences now. Nice. 15 deluxe gearboxes. Let me open up all these, see if we get anything nifty out of those.
Shiny.
Evidently they're shiny. I got that message. Sinister Serix pistol. I'm going to send this off to one of my guildies. For the skin. I'm going to use my eaters. If you're not familiar with these are things you can track down that are worthwhile. They allow you to eat some of the ascended materials like piles of bloodstone dust and get relatively low value items out of it, but at least it gets rid of them. Oh, which the bank? The bank is bad, granted. The inventory, Also, not great, granted. We grab a machete. Don't cost nothing. A bag of ley line crystals. We check with Princess. We only have 724 Dragonite, so no need to start eating that up. Hurt ya? Did it hurt ya? Yeah, we'll buy that. That gets for 250.
Thank you.
And lastly, the Imperials. I don't think we're close. No, we'll grab 3. And put that back. Glowing stone. And 3 of these. So you get some crafting mats and some junk items you can sell. But it's better than just throwing it away. So if you've got those, remembering to use it when you can. A little bit of money is more than no money at all. Yeah, the inventory. Yeah, the inventory. Pretty much. Yeah, the inventory. Yeah. This is probably the second worst one. I mean, I've got down here, I've got a lot of the materials that I've gotten from running convergences and stuff. I also have all of these extra cloaks sitting around that I earned. I've got, what, 6 of them I have earned so far with different stat combos and different skins. I got a Rabid Skyscale Focus drop out of an Ascended Focus drop out of one of the convergences. I got a Frostmaw out of another one. A couple other achievement acquired items. It's not as bad as Spungo Smallberry's inventory. He's got all my big bags, and he's the character I've run all of the content on, or all the single player content on anyway. And his bags are truly a nightmare. But I'm going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out on this sort of impromptu stream. I wasn't sure I'd be streaming today because last night I was tippling. But I managed to soldier through it because you guys deserve it. I should be back tomorrow at my usual time at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, early morning in Asia and Australia. My expectation is I will be continuing to play Guild Wars 2 through Thursday, and then Friday I will be trying out Terrace Land, which is supposed to launch. My stream will probably be early that day, as soon as I can get into the game. And we'll see. I just want to give it a fair shot and see if it's any good. I will be back tomorrow. I hope the rest of your Sunday night goes great. And because I like to give you guys an achievable goal, I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. I'm back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now.